Hi, and this is our innovation project for BA 211. I myself, Wyatt, Isaac, Mikayla, Riggs, Jud, and Baily. So for our project, we decided to create an app called Study Spot. And the purpose of this app is to help connect students for an easier and more effective way of studying. This can be across all campuses in the US and internationally. We want people to meet from different and same classes to connect and study and succeed in their courses. This will help students that are also struggling in certain courses to make friends and just connections. This will give them a one-stop way to connect with like-minded individuals and get their coursework done. So for the issue for right now, students have trouble in specific classes and don't know anyone to ask help for. Study Spot can be that one spot transaction where students communicate with one another, meet up, and study for that class. Students who also fall behind or miss courses. I know we're in a pandemic, so there's that problem. This can be another great way for students to meet, learn the information they missed, and connect with like-minded individuals again to succeed in all their college courses. So the best solution is Study Spot, our app. This is a great way to study with similar people all over campus that are taking the same courses or in the same college that you are. With our free version, you'll have access to create an account and connect with students on your campus. And with our paid version, you will get that as well as stints to tutors, teachers, and a guide of questions and notes that can help you pass your courses.
So our target audience. Our target audience is college level students. Every year, the number of college students grows. And of course, every 4 or so years, there's a completely new set of college kids. Also, most college students, around 60%, take out a loan to help with the financial burden of school. So they're open to spending money on their education. So our app Study Spot is a social networking app that connects students that are taking similar courses for the purpose of being an additional resource for said courses, as well as making connections to like-minded individuals. Additionally, there would be a tutor system for the paid version.
Now on to the business model. So for production, the way that we are going to produce the app is through OutSystems, a modern software used to build app platforms. Once the application is built, it will need to go through testing for things like bugs and other issues before being released to the public. Marketing-wise, we plan to go through mostly social media pages that are related to the product and will have good exposure. Or there is other options like going through a private company to advertise through websites, emails, etc. Sales channel, most of our sales will run through app stores like Apple's App Store or alternative versions like Android Store. Also, there will be availability straight through a web browser to be able to access the app. And then revenue will mainly be through ads within the app. And then onto our team. So Isaac is the project manager, focusing on innovating, finding business needs, and managing/improvising during projects. Mikayla is the technologist. She makes decisions, has a great understanding of tech and how to use it within the app development. Riggs is our application expert in charge of researching and testing new ideas, has an overall idea of what needs work and what does not. Wyatt is the strategist, plans out the ideas and production of the app and timelines for the app. Also is in charge of finding best courses of action during projects. Jud is the advocate for the app. He is in charge of promoting and sharing stories of previously satisfied customers. Also has a big role in communicating app progress and updates to the public. Now on to financials.
So for our financials, our fixed costs include staff, utilities, advertising, and fee to keep the app on the App Store. That comes to $17,505. And then our direct costs is $1.50. And that's just the app takes commission. And then price of product is $5. And then our ad revenue is $20,000. And then our break even is 3,501.
For our current state, we are creating surveys for students within our general area to fill out so we can understand exactly what they would want out of this app. We are looking for exactly what they want and what they would use the app for. Our next steps would be to start a beta test and start giving out the app so students can start familiarizing themselves with it and start giving us feedback. Once the students have had a few weeks with the app, we'd come back to them and figure out what they liked, didn't like, loved, and absolutely hated. For our experiments as a team, we would conduct experiments on how students would use this app and what they would want from it. And we'd figure out how our app would be valuable to them and how we can give them something that will better aid them in their education. Our hypothesis is if students were given an app to help them find people to study with and or tutor with, they would want it to be easily accessible and easy to use as well as free. Conducting our experiments would be giving out surveys to the students and seeing what they're wanting from the app, as well as beta testing, giving them a beta test version so they can come back to us with surveys about what they would want to change, keep, add, or yeah.
Some things that we will need is feedback, as Mikayla stated earlier. We'll have a beta version so students can give us feedback based off that. And then that way we can improve on the app to make it easier for everyone. And then another thing we will need is funding. And all we are asking for funding is $20,000 per month. And here are our references.
And that is the end of our innovation project. Thank you.